waited for 2 years for a girl who wasn't ready for sex, for her to have sex with someone else.
That's crazy. No. That's such a lady should be beheaded.
Do you understand? So
And
I just feel like cheating is just some crazy shit. Not I don't think anything can be used to justify it, right? But I just feel it is your person. If you feel like okay, I'm attracted to someone else, or one or two things,
just walk away.
There would always be justification for whoever that is cheating. Love is a beautiful thing, but when cheating comes in, it's an entirely different ballgame. What are we talking about today? Today we're going to be talking about why people cheat in a relationship. My name is Adenola Precious, and with me I have
Nana Aisha.
Isidore Chamberlain.
or Jeremy Adeleye.
Yes.
Stating.
What do you believe is cheating? What is your definition of cheating?
Cheating to me is doing something, anything you're supposed to be doing with your partner, with somebody else, whether it's physical or emotional, the attention you're supposed to be getting from your partner. It might be out of boredom or something, but still, cheating is cheating.
Some people actually believe that kissing is not cheating.
That does not make any sense.
They actually believe kissing is not cheating. They believe probably texting another person in a sexual way
It's still not cheating.
still not cheating.
They probably time it as flirting.
They'll say it's flirting.
Okay.
And well, I just feel that anything that connects you with someone, like you said, in the same level that you are connecting with your partner is cheating.
That's just
So regardless the form, regardless the shape, regardless the type, cheating is cheating.
honestly.
But then, which leads to the question, why would people cheat? Like, what could push people to cheat?
Are they not going to talk about what cheating is to them?
I think I'll go with you. Like,
No, we should.
probably
You're
where,
right. We
where,
should.
where you probably
they
do
should.
some sort of maybe sexual activity with some other person, which is not your partner.
What's
Just
non-sexual?
And it's still cheating. You're in a relationship here, so I feel you are already in some sort of time or agreement with someone. So there's some expectations in the relationship.
Yeah.
So when you do all those things, you probably some other things like some other person, you probably like maybe sex or flirt or kiss or cuddle, whatever activities.
So cuddling is cheating.
When it's not with your partner, it's another person, and you're in a relationship, that's cheating to me.
Even just hanging out sometimes can be considered cheating. Sometimes it's not really about what you do, it's with the intention you do
Actually.
it. So if you're asking a lady out on a date because she has a banging body, you've not planned to cheat, or you've not thought about cheating, but you think she's hot. And you are trying to get her attention. Okay, let me take her to dinner or something. You're already cheating.
So going on a date
With somebody
With
you
someone
find
else.
physically attractive. With somebody you find physically attractive, or you can even picture yourself with.
So now you're
It's
saying
cheating.
cheating is now by definition the intent,
Yes,
or
it is.
the intent and the act.
The intent and the act. The intention leads to the act. So by the time you're already thinking about it, you're already cheating. so to just be safe, just don't think about it. Just cut it off. Just block your mind. Find a better thing to do with your life or something. Distract yourself.
What do you think about it? Because you've been quiet.
It looks like you're about to beat me up.
No, I completely agree with all you've said so far, right? The moment you're thinking about it, right? You say it starts from the heart before you carry out actions. The moment you're doing things that you did to win over your partner in the first place, somebody else while in a relationship, could be said you're cheating, right? So that's it. And I think I want to even use this one to address all those hungry girls that you're in a
Hungry
But that this dude has intentions to date you or have relations with you, intimate relations with you, and you still agree to go out, right?
So now, with the way you said hungry girls,
And
now,
wait,
it's like you're saying only
there's
girls
also, wait,
cheat.
I'm coming. No, wait. I'm getting to a point there. Since men we are more like salespeople, right? While women are like marketers. Like they just position, they'll take certain test traps, they'll take certain pictures, right? And they'll post on their IG will post on their WhatsApp, and they get DMs from that, right? But for a dude to cheat, it's almost like it has to be more intentional, right? You have to go after it. But you be in a relationship and you be posting test traps, attracting male attention. No, that is
no. Actually, I think I agree with him in the sense that is what you see that probably bring attention. Okay, like you said, the baggy body, and I mean you can't just put something revealing on Instagram or Twitter. I can observe now, normal.
Guys that also put something revealing on
Yes,
Instagram.
yes,
No,
they post abs. You know all these gym bros, especially.
Yes.
Let
me and you know that who you're dating has sport belly, so he's not posting that one.
Exactly.
My point is like for a lot of girls out there, right? They believe that okay, you since we're in a relationship, you should just keep your hands to yourself, not talk to anybody, right? Just stay at home, be cool, talk to me alone. But they go ahead to post, to position themselves
Like they are
to attract male attention. But you have to, make the first move. You can see the unfair playing at
I do
field.
not see it. Because
I really do not.
I do not see it because guys also do the same thing, posting themselves.
Bro,
Which attract.
do you post
on my
chest pictures or
I don't even have the chance to post.
I don't post. Okay, for example, now what you just said, you said ladies post pictures to attract, blah blah blah, test pictures like you put it. Now I do not post pictures like that, so you cannot use people that post those kind of pictures to now justify or.
I mean,
like,
well, I think it would
to explain every lady.
a large percentage.
yes.
I mean,
See,
if I look at it,
Have you
on
been on
social media-
Instagram? Are you guys on Instagram?
Yes,
I'm on IG.
You're on Instagram,
Okay.
and you also see guys that also post. Because I see,
Okay.
and I can as much easily go into their DM and like, I like what I see.
But they might not even
You
reply.
will not. You've never done it in
Even
your
if they
life.
do not reply- what do
will
you
not.
mean? Should I show you?
If a young
Should I show
man
you
is
receipts?
posting picture of his bodies, maybe to sell a course, a gym course or whatever, right? Well, if women are doing it,
Why can't men also look away? What pushes people to cheat?
Well, I think you look at it from both perspective, from the male and the
Okay.
female. Do you understand? Probably a male probably cheat because he wants to have a taste of everything. Do you understand? Like,
Yeah,
okay, I see this girl with a baggy body, I like her, I need to get her. I see this girl with a big house, I like her, I need to get her. I
This
see
one has vibe.
Exactly, and I need to get her. But for a lady, I just feel like you're hungry and you feel probably a partner you have or you're with can't afford or probably finance your needs, and like I need to get another person.
You
Just-
think?
Yeah,
I
most
saw
times,
I saw a meme on Twitter, right? And it was saying this lady was talking about a friend, and then she said she noticed something about this friend that anytime she says this guy is very nice, has a nice body, is a fine boy, she makes sure she sleeps with him.
Wow.
Another guy is very this guy is very fine, she sleeps with him.
So what she likes.
So what is our own
Well, I don't know.
like
What is our own reason?
I think you can put what you've both said under a lack of self-control.
lack of self-control?
Another, like from the perspective of a man, I would say one reason why a woman will cheat on a man is lack of frame, right? You're not masculine.
Frame?
Yeah, like you're not masculine enough.
Oh.
In the sense that, for a lot of men, like once you get the girl, you relax.
Yeah.
You don't self-improve.
Yeah,
You don't, be who she met.
exactly.
Who she fell in love
Who
with.
she fell in love
Yeah,
with.
that
And
one.
a lot of women, they first of all start cheating emotionally because it's almost like they always need to be in a relationship or something.
Yeah,
They first start
so
cheating
being
emotionally
honest.
with someone else before they might. If she was brought up in a proper household, then she'll cut things off with you before she physically cheats.
Yeah.
Right? So I think lack of frame is one important reason why people cheat. Another one is lack of personal values. I think, and lack is still along the line of lack of self-control.
I think there's also like comfort.
Comfort also.
Yes, like companionship.
if
You
you
know-
are lacking in the relationship.
Yes, you know, there are ladies or there are people you start dating without really getting to know them. Say, okay, you met this person at a party. Say you met a lady at a party and she has vibes, she's beautiful, she's a very good conversationist, and you guys hit it off, and she's a good cook too. She comes over once or twice, you know, makes you something delicious, then gives you something else in the other room. You're like, whoa, what else am I looking for? But then in the long term, say you are somebody that used to work like 8 to 9 or something, you're a very busy man, and your girl is such a person that does not understand the work that you are doing. She loves attention, she loves this, she loves that. You know, it starts becoming an issue at some point, and you're like, she just does not get me. You know, it feels like you don't understand the person you are in a relationship with. You can't even talk to her about things. You guys don't have decent conversations, except you are trying to vibe. But when it comes to like serious life issues, she does not get you. Then maybe there's somebody at work, maybe a junior at work, that gets the work you are doing, and is like, are you done with that file? Are you done with this? Are you done with that? And then you start getting comfortable with that person. Like, this person gets me. Ah, no, she really understands me.
See another one said, it's back the emotional.
After like a bit of thoughts, I think there are two more reasons that come to mind why people cheat. Another one would be that they are compensating for something, right? Like in the sense that as a man in your 20s, you can't really attract most of the women you want. Like for some men, no, I'm coming. Like for some men, right? But women, they're in their sexual prime, right? And so for a man that later on in his 30s, he then became secured financially, even after getting a wife, it feels like, you know, there's this part of his life he did not explore. He does that. Then a second reason would be, even when they are in a secure relationship, or for, I don't know, for whatever reason, the marriage lost its edge, or the relationship lost its edge, and the woman is now in control of the sex, right? She now dictates when and if they have sex. That's another reason why.
So sex is also a major factor when it comes to relationship. With what you said, I believe that every relationship should have should be based on like friendship. Like, you should start with friendship, getting to know each other, because once there's no friendship there, it's like there's relationship, there's friendship, and now with that friendship you can have what you have in that relationship with whoever that is your friend. So I feel we should, like, in relationships, when there's absence of friendship, there's absence of companionship, like you said, there's absence of that intimacy that is aside the sexual part. I feel that's one of the reasons that could push people to cheat.
But listen, I think you can't have it all. Do you understand? Okay, you're in your 30s, already financially stable, and what if you're not that person that has the control in sex? Like, you don't probably last long and everything. So what will happen? Let's say you cheat. I just feel cheating is more like it's what you think, it's your emotions, or it's your personal thoughts. Like, so you feel I want to, I will, or so, because I really don't think having money, okay, you have money, you have everything, and they might still cheat on you.
So what you just said,
you can't have it all. Even if you have it all, some people, unless you born cheaters.
No. With what you just said, I think it still comes to the self-control aspect, because now I believe there would be opportunity to cheat for everybody. Now it now depends on you. Do I want to take this opportunity? Do I want to go ahead with it? Now you are thinking of, would this hurt my partner? What would it do to our relationship? Do I value my relationship more than this little moments that I want to have? Exactly. So I feel that's it.
I genuinely believe that a man can cheat. And that the term cheating should only apply to women. Why? Now, if you think about it, like, before now, like, men have been allowed to have as many women as they wanted. Right? It was the more popular practice. I think cheating now applying to women became a thing when feminism took shape across Europe, America, and even when it got to Africa, that a man and a woman should have equal rights. Because if you think about it, like, okay, as a man and as a woman, a key that can open several locks is known as a master key.
Oh my God! What are you shaking for?
A lock that every key can open
I don't like
is a useless lock.
Wow.
Look, take for instance, if like, okay, people are praised for doing something that is difficult, and if you do something that is easy, you're mocked. Women hold all the power when it comes to sex. Then for men, like for you to be able to cheat, for you to be able to have access to sex from a lot of women, it means that you're a special kind of person. Like
You have that thing,
you have the resources, one, you have the frame, you have like just that thing about you, that charisma about you that attracts a lot of women.
So that's why you are flocking around you.
Exactly. But a woman, you can just go outside like this and open your legs and you have as many sexual partners as you want. But what a man has to become to be able to attract so much sexual partners.
So you're saying only the best of the best men cheat?
No, I'm only saying that like if a man should have more than one sexual partner, it is kudos to him.
Kudos.
Yes. And if your man can stay true to you, like it's just you and your man, you probably should run away. You picked wrong.
I don't understand. I really don't get that.
Yeah,
So
it
if
is
a
that-
man,
So
if a man is
cheating
loyal,
for a
if
man-
a man is loyal, there's something wrong. You picked wrong.
No. Yeah, okay, see, of course, there are always special cases where a man, due to like how he grew up, like he had a feminist mother or whatever, he can decide not to cheat on his wife, even if like his
So
financial.
you're saying we should expect
Cheating from
Yes,
men.
like you should. Okay, let's say you've committed 10 years to a relationship and your man cheats and you're in your mid-30s, right? Let's say you're even 5 years into your marriage. Do you think like it makes sense for you to walk away?
From the relationship.
Yeah.
But it depends. Like I said earlier, I think more than the action, the intention matters more. So let's say he was intoxicated, something happened, and he came back, he was remorseful. You said 5 years or even 10 years into the relationship. There will definitely
And there are
be
kids in
other
the
things.
picture.
Yeah, like kids in the pictures and all of that. So I feel like that's why most of our mothers stayed, because of the children. So let's say it was a mistake. The man admitted his mistake, promised to change and all of that. Even if you don't believe the man, you might want to stay because of your kids. But in a situation where the man is not even remorseful about it, and it's like, so I cheated, so what? Then the relationship has already changed. The feelings that you guys had when you got into the relationship has changed. And if he has started treating you differently than he used to, and the treatment is extending towards your children, like you don't feel the love and attention anymore, I think it's enough reason to leave. It is.
So would you leave?
right now. I'm so
Right.
speechless. Cause
Because like if you're all in a relationship, you're in a relationship with a 10-year relationship, and he still provides for you, like you're secured financially, he's emotionally available. he's
That's
providing
what
for the
I
kids.
said.
would
I
he
know,
be
no, I'm saying
emotionally
I don't.
available if he's cheating? Is it possible?
It could.
Because it's just this shiny object syndrome, right? He sees a young girl, like perky breasts and nice ass, and he just wants to explore. There's no.
But a woman cannot explore. Abi?
That's
what you're
That
saying.
is just so ridiculous.
The man can explore, but the woman cannot explore.
Okay, who do you want to explore with? A younger man?
Yeah, probably somebody stronger and richer.
And better.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
A man is. Are you
Okay,
saying a man is free to explore?
When you decide to explore and that relationship breaks, who loses?
The two of you.
Do you think that younger man can settle down with you?
Doesn't have to. Do you
Okay,
think
you
if
wait,
a marriage
wait,
scatters,
wait.
is the
Say wait now, your husband is 38 and you're 35, and the marriage ends. You genuinely believe that you can secure that younger man?
Yes, definitely. Yes, I think even if you give your all in a relationship, finances, emotional, everything, like you are satisfying this person, you are always thinking about this person, dedicating your everything to this person, it doesn't mean they won't still cheat on you. Like, I really do not know what people want. So I I was in a relationship that
Yeah.
I felt was perfect, like very stable. I could picture our wedding.
At the beginning.
Yes, like
Rosy.
I could picture our wedding. It was going so smoothly. I didn't see it coming. You know, I something shock you. So I met the guy in 2016. So I was schooling in Ilori, but my parents were in Lagos. So I went to Lagos for my exams because, you know, I don't even remember why I went exactly. But I went to Lagos for my exams and I met him there.
Yeah.
He was very cool. I was very introverted. He was very extroverted. And it seemed like, you know now, extrovert and introvert, you guys click.
Yeah.
And it was very easy to become friends with him. He'd walk me home and all of that nonsense. We did that for over
Say
a year.
nonsense.
Nonsense now, big waste of my life.
Oh my
So we did that for over a year, and after we're done with the whole examinations, waiting for admission and everything, and it was like, I really like you. I think like more than friends. Would you like to be my girlfriend? And you know, we're already friends. So I was like, you that you've not seen the admission, I beg me. You know, it was just normal.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
we were still very young, and it didn't make sense. 2017. So we were still friends. We were talking. So he gained admission outside Nigeria. I was in Unilori and we kept talking, you know, this normal conversation. So we kept in touch for 2 years.
Wow.
Although there were times that I was not responding properly because you know now, guys, once you start talking, at some point it will still remind you that, do you remember that I have feelings for you, that kind of thing. So I was dodging that for a while.
Why were you dodging?
I don't know. I just felt like we were still young, and I was serious in my relationship. I'll be with my studies. I was trying to study medicine at the time, so I felt like I was going to be very busy.
Was that like your first real relationship?
Yes, it was.
Mm.
It was. So yeah, I was very naive and very whatever. So 2019, I went home, and I was home for like 2 months. I didn't call him. Then like a day to the day I was supposed to leave, I was just like thinking about him and everything. I knew that I wanted to see him, and I knew that I actually felt something. But then to admit it, and you know, the thought of relationship was really scary for me. But then I summoned the courage and I called him, and to my surprise, he came because he already knew my house. I told you we're like friends. So he came and he was looking so fine, good. You know when the man of your dreams is in front of you. Then we got into a relationship. I think I was the one that was like, "Do you still have feelings for me?" And he said, "Yes." "Do you still want to date me?" And he was like, "Of course." Then that was how we started dating. But you know, it was long distance. But whenever I went home, we hung out. You know, I went to his place. He came to my place. My mom knew him. His mom knew me. His sister.
A family thing.
So
Right?
Yeah, I was already buying clothes, everything. I should be in my mind.
Seriously.
So all of a sudden, he started changing. I don't know. We would fix a date, and he would tell me something came up. I would text him. He would reply late. He does not do that.
But at this point, were you sexually active?
No. Let me tell you before you bury me. So there was a lot of things, and it just started really acting very distant, very weird. Conversations that we used to have was not constant again. He would see me, he would be busy on his phone. Then I'll ask him what's the problem. Then he would start telling me he's going through a lot. School is trying to make money. This. There was just a lot of ish here and there. So a day came, and I don't snoop through people's phones because I believe phone is a private property. But still, at the end of the day, you're still my partner. So no, it's not like I snooped through his phone. It was unlocked.
Okay.
And I saw like messages popping, and this lady like popped up like I miss you so much. You know, I told you it was long distance. So it's like, I miss you so much. When are you coming back now? Why are you taking so long? Maybe you said it was going to be just a few days after.
What's going on here?
What's going on here? Then I went like scroll down, and it turns out it was not just that one person. Like there were so many ladies waiting for my boyfriend to come back.
Okay.
Amazing.
And I was like, wait, what?
Serial cheater.
You are busy. And then I saw messages. You know the time I would text him and like, "Oh babe, I'm sorry, I'm really sleepy now." He's replying other people. But then to me, it will say good night. Then to other people say, "Hey, what's up? What are you doing?" I knew. I just knew.
So
Oh my God.
what if I told you that he left that phone for you to see.
I felt that way too. Actually, I felt that way too.
Really?
So, yes,
Because
I felt
that.
this
yes,
story-
because
this
he
story
couldn't
she's
man
narrating,
up to tell me he wanted out of the relationship. He
Okay.
started giving me attitude, hoping I'll walk away. But when I didn't, he thought Kinimolish.
Because why I can relate so much is because this story she's saying, I've been on the other side.
Oh,
And
so
the
you
guy-
remember what
Yeah,
you did?
yeah.
You did.
No,
the
I didn't go
same.
this far. I didn't go like I did not cheat on the person, but I did consider that as the next move because he was sexually active. Okay,
Yes.
now and that's what I was talking about. Like he was sexually active, right? You weren't. What did you expect to happen?
The relationship was bound to crumble, but and then I did not know that. You know, it was.
You're young.
Yes, I thought
and she didn't, or you didn't succumb to sex or what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
definitely did.
No, I'm only just bringing up this point
men
for our
would
viewers
be
out there,
men.
like,
No,
that
men
because
would be
a
men.
lot of like year one students, right? They have this experience. They are virgins. They are not ready. You get into a relationship with a sexually active guy, right? You commit emotion and everything, and he waits around for 2 or 3 months. It's a story as old as the university.
No, but
But
what if he holds like he waits for like 2 years?
And then
Is it
she
possible?
does the. What if she does the cheating?
That would be very painful.
That was very
Yes, that one.
okay. Now let me just chip it.
Because
Let
it's
me chip
something
it.
I've seen.
That is my. I had that experience.
That would be very
Waited for 2
painful.
years for a girl who wasn't ready for sex, for her to have sex with someone else.
That's crazy. No. That's such a lady should be beheaded.
Do you understand? So
And
I just feel like cheating is just some crazy shit. Not I don't think anything you can be used to justify it, right? But I just feel it is your person. If you feel like okay, I'm attracted to someone else, or one or two things.
just walk away.
There would always be justification for whoever that is cheating.
Yeah, the
The
person.
person that is cheating. You say it's because of this. There's always a justification.
You did not do this for me. I asked you for 50K. You gave me 20. Ladies.
Imagine. And I also feel like if someone wants to get out of the relationship, that is when they look for something to just use as an excuse that this is why I'm getting out. And you now see that that's when they are now monitoring, like, what is my partner doing? If he does something, just something slightly wrong, hold it.
They start finding faults in everything.
Exactly, in everything you do. So that's it. Which brings us to the question: is it possible to avoid cheating? Like, is it possible to how do I put it now?
To not get cheated.
To not get cheated on, yes.
Yeah, personally, I think it is, right? Because I know since cheating is such a painful thing to experience. No, it's such a painful
It
thing.
is,
Like
honestly.
we want to believe that when it happens to us, say that it is not our fault. Like, this person was a bad person, this, that. But that is not the best way to prevent it from happening the next time or to grow from it.
Or
You
to
have to ask
avoid it.
or to avoid it. You have to ask yourself, like, what role did you play? And the first way to avoid cheating, the first line of action would be to pick correctly, to vet properly, right? You are courting this girl and you find out that she has a terrible relationship with her father. And you know that a man in a traditional sense, in the sense that, like, you want to be an authority in the relationship, you know that she's going to have issues.
With that.
Yes, dealing with authority. You know she has a terrible relationship with her siblings, right? All these are marks, like, that people would see and ignore. Ask questions like, okay, your past relationship, yes, of course, will lie to you, but if you ask long enough, right, and you listen intently between the lines, you can put 2 and 2 together. Recently I was on a blind date with somebody, and what was it? Like, okay, she had about 3 piercings here and 1 on her navel. Why would you do that?
What's wrong with
Like,
that?
no, it's not that's topic for another day, but later on I could go into that, but that's an indication of trauma. For me, there are other things that you can consider and be like, okay, you used to vet, be like, no, this person is not someone you should settle down with. Another thing is, like, strength of character. You've been in this relationship 3 months, and okay, you stay resting on your laurels, right? The girl started talking to other people, for some reason she doesn't find you attractive. Like you don't create that excitement in her anymore. You don't know when that excitement dies.
Yeah.
But we hold on to the past. Right? And
The glory of the past.
yes, I want to believe that things will get back to normal. And you notice that okay, she's texting on her phone and she's smiling. You notice that like there are no longer butterflies in her stomach when you
You are no longer the man
You
behind
can
your
use
no,
smile.
no,
butterflies.
the man behind, like you walk away. These are ways like strength of will and you vetting properly. I think those are the two most important ways like you can avoid being cheated on. Personally, those are the ways I've used to avoid being. First of all, you as a man, you're picking. Pick properly. Of course, yes, there are certain people that you make the wrong call on. Then it is your responsibility to walk
check.
away. Yeah.
Okay, to
the
walk away
signs are
when-
there,
Okay.
the signs are there. But
So-
hold on for so long and we get cheated on and it finally ends. The breakfast you're avoiding finally arrives.
And I feel one thing is that we're usually closing our eyes to things that are supposed to be red flags.
Yes, that's a
We're
major
like,
problem.
it won't matter.
Oh my change.
Oh my
The person is going to change.
Yes. Or I feel that is a big deal.
It's going to be different with me. Not
Believe you can change him.
Yes.
It's like, and for the men to want to be captain, save a home. We can change her.
Yes.
This girl will tell you that
to
she has
me.
been single for 4 years.
Mhm.
So was she not having sex with multiple people in those 4 years? So you believe that she will not just have sex with just you for the duration of this relationship? No, that's not the case.
Have
No?
faith, have faith.
I feel
What do you can say? So these are the things. These are
Yeah.
the issues.
In as much as cheating cannot be 100% avoided, I think we can still pay attention to certain things in our relationship and take the courage to actually walk away when we feel like, okay, things are already going south, than waiting for the things to actually scatter and eat us in the way that is going to land us in the hospital.
In as much as when cheating happens, it feels like it is out of our personal control. I don't feel like that's the best approach to take towards cheating, whether it happened to us, right? I always think that is the best possible move is to take personal responsibility, that you could have picked better. And during the course of the relationship, right, there were signs that you saw but you decided
Yeah,
to
do
ignore.
not ignore the signs.
So,
That's very important.
when that happens, when it happens to us, we want to take a step back and reevaluate, how we can better scrutinize for the next partner. That's not to say that like you can do all that and have it
Get
happen to
cheated
you,
on,
but
yes.
yeah, it's betters your odds, right? To pick a better partner and also develop the strength of character to walk away when that relationship is no longer serving you. Because we all know when the butterflies die, right?
But you keep
But it doesn't
patching
mean that like when it's no longer all smooth sailing that you walk away. Of course,
immediately. So that will be all that we have to discuss on cheating today. We would like to know your personal experiences. Have you ever been cheated on? Have you cheated on somebody? How did you deal with it? How did you overcome the heartbreak? If you get into another relationship, what will you do differently? And we'd like to see your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.